Hi, welcome to Spec Hunter. Today we're talking about the all-new Nikon Z5 Mark I. Back in the DSLR era, Nikon had a strong hold on the market. They made cameras for beginners as well as professionals. Models like the D3000 and D5000 series were perfect entry points for new photographers. On the other end, high-end models like the D850 and the D5 became trusted workhorses for professionals around the world. Nikon earned a reputation for offering the right balance of pricing, build quality, and a complete lens system. Their menu system was also one of the easiest to use. Many serious photographers naturally lean toward Nikon, and for good reason. I have to admit, I've always been a Nikon fan. But when the industry moved toward mirrorless cameras, Nikon was late to join. Their Nikon 1 series failed to take off, and by the time they launched the Z6 and Z7 in 2018, Sony was already leading with its A7 series. Nikon suddenly found itself playing catch-up in a space it once helped shape. Fast forward to today, things have changed. Nikon has staged a comeback with a strong lineup of mirrorless cameras. They now have models across entry-level, mid-range, and professional categories. The Z5 Mark I is part of this push. Officially, it is positioned as an entry-level, full-frame mirrorless camera, but when you actually look at its features, it feels like much more than that. The first thing that stands out is the build quality. The Z5 Mark I feels solid, like a camera built to last. The body is made from magnesium alloy and comes with weather sealing. Holding it, you get the impression of a camera designed for serious use. It feels more like a tank than a toy, which is rare in this price segment. Inside, it carries a backside illuminated 24.5 megapixel CMOS sensor. Normally, BSI sensors are found in higher-end cameras, not in entry-level ones. Nikon placing one here shows they want to give users more value. Alongside that, you get 5-axis in-body image stabilization, rated up to 7.5 stops. This means even when shooting handheld in low light, you can still capture sharp images. Low-light performance is another strength. The sensor offers excellent sensitivity in dim conditions. It's very likely the same sensor used in the Z6 II, which was already praised for low-light shooting. Autofocus works reliably even in underexposed scenes, and the image quality holds up cleanly to ISO 6400. Of course, the camera allows much higher ISOs, but staying within a practical range gives you the best results. Instead of relying only on ISO, you can take advantage of the strong stabilization and fast lenses to get better shots. The autofocus system is advanced for this level. It uses 273 focus points and Nikon's 3D tracking technology. This allows the camera to lock onto faces, animals, and vehicles with ease. Tracking remains accurate even when subjects move unpredictably. This is the kind of system that makes shooting stress-free, especially for beginners stepping into full-frame photography. One of the standout features is video. Nikon has included in-RAW recording inside the camera. At this price range, that's almost unheard of. Even many flagship cameras don't offer internal RAW recording. The Z5 Mark I can shoot RAW up to 4K 30p. However, in full-frame mode, the video uses line skipping, so sharpness takes a hit. If that bothers you, you can switch to crop mode, where the camera records with near 1-to-1 pixel readout. This gives you sharper results, though only in UHD 16:9 rather than full DCI 4K. The files are large and will quickly fill your storage, but it's a powerful option for creators who want flexibility. Beyond RAW, you also get 10-bit internal recording and clean HDMI output. Both the rear LCD and external monitors can display information during recording, which makes the setup very friendly for video shooters. Storage options are also impressive. Nikon has given the Z5 Mark I dual UHS-2 SD card slots. Most entry-level cameras have only one, so this feels like a pro-level feature. With dual slots, you can record backups instantly or split photo and video files. This adds peace of mind for professionals who need reliability. Battery performance is solid. Nikon promises 2 hours of continuous 4K recording, and real-world use confirms it. In tests, the camera managed 2 hours and 10 minutes before the battery finally ran out. It also supports USB-C power delivery, so with an external power source, you can record endlessly. For streamers and event shooters, this is a big advantage. Think about weddings, church services, or small sports events. The Z5 Mark I can run through these without issues. The camera also benefits from the X7 processor. This is the same chip found in Nikon's top-tier Z8 and Z9 models. Having it in an entry-level camera means faster overall performance, smarter autofocus, and better noise handling. It's one of those hidden features that makes the Z5 Mark I punch above its weight. The screen and viewfinder also show improvements. The earlier Z5 had a basic LCD, but the Mark I version comes with a fully articulating flip-out display. This makes it much easier for vloggers and creators who need flexible shooting angles. The electronic viewfinder has 3.69 million dots, making it sharp and bright. Looking through it feels natural and immersive. Digging into the menu reveals some unique options. One interesting setting lets you link image stabilization directly to the focus point. Imagine tracking an animal while moving. The stabilization prioritizes the subject area instead of applying equal correction across the frame. This results in more accurate shots in challenging situations. Pixel shift shooting is another advanced feature. By combining multiple frames, you can produce images up to 96 megapixels. The flexibility to choose how many frames to merge gives photographers more creative control. At this price, it's rare to see such a feature. Customization is also well thought out. You can assign different functions to buttons, but the quick access to picture profiles is especially useful. You can create your own looks, save them, and switch instantly. It's a simple but powerful tool that shows Nikon is listening to what users want. Another development worth mentioning is Nikon's relationship with Red. The Red Komodo X already uses Nikon Z mount, and the two companies are working on unified LUTs for consistent color between devices. This could mean exciting collaborations in the future, where video creators might see even tighter integration between Red and Nikon gear. Color science has always been one of Nikon's strengths. Their cameras have long been praised for natural color reproduction, especially in skin tones. In many regions, especially in Asia, this was a big reason photographers preferred Nikon for portraits. While trends change and each brand has its own color style, Nikon continues to deliver natural, balanced colors that look true to life. Of course, there are a few drawbacks. Some users complain about the micro HDMI port. It's not as convenient as a full-size port, but realistically, at this price point, it's not a deal breaker. The smaller port doesn't affect output quality, so it's more about convenience than performance. Another minor issue is how the camera displays remaining recording time. During shooting, the time shown can sometimes be inaccurate, but once you restart the camera, it refreshes and shows the correct figure. This can cause small moments of panic, but it's more of a software issue that can be fixed with a firmware update. Nikon has a good track record of supporting its cameras with updates, so this will likely be resolved. Overall, the Nikon Z5 Mark I is not about chasing the highest numbers or claiming the fastest speeds. Instead, it delivers balance, reliability, and a trustworthy shooting experience. For around 1.5 locks for the body, it offers an excellent entry point into full-frame photography. At the same time, it works as a strong backup body for professionals who already use Nikon gear. This is the kind of camera that makes you want to go out and create. When I hold it, it feels responsive and inspiring, like it pushes me to shoot more. And that is what photography is all about. The connection between you and the camera and the joy of capturing moments. So what do you think about the Nikon Z5 Mark I? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and share it with anyone who might be looking for a capable and serious mirrorless camera. If you're already a Nikon user, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this camera and what you expect from Nikon in the next generation. I'll be back soon with another video. Until then, keep clicking and keep creating. Bye for now. And for more updates, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss a video.